It's a very, very nice looking book. The child's first book of Trump. Let's see what it says. If I could open the first page, it'd be fantastic. For the haters and losers, MIB. To Will and Julia, may their futures be bright and Trumpless. Aw, that's so sweet. So, dear reader, I know that you might be confused. After spotting this creature that's been in the news, what is this? What is this strange beast that you keep hearing about? Together, I think we can figure it out. But a professor, he's got some fur. This beastie is called an American Trump. Its skin is bright orange. The figure is plump. Its fur so complex you might get enveloped. His hands are sadly underdeveloped. Oh. And there's Professor again talking about the Americus Trumpus. Normal sized hands. Not so well for Mr. President there. Now where does it live? On flat screen TVs. It rushes towards every camera it sees. It thrives in the most continuous conditions. It excretes the most appalling emissions. You see Mr. Trump loving his camera spotlight and him doing his talk. I especially love his duck face right there. Just Then yes, by the way, I am reading this in a bookstore because you know what, I felt like doing it. Its diet is cash. Its friends all go getters. Its poop spells out Trump in 10-foot high letters. Well, that's impressive. There it is. Trump this and Trump that, in Trump buildings and steaks, Trump airplanes and clothing, and several Trump mates. Trump crap everywhere, and hey, Trump be Trump land, but don't call it crap. The Trump calls it a brand. And there we have Trump and his love of money and all of his Trump buildings. So we have some Mess Americas over here. So far, this is going very well, I must say. Let's find out what happens. Yes, it can speak. Are you impressed? You should be, because Trump's really the best. It says so if asked, and even if not, I'm the best, it declares in terms of rots. And we are just listening to him as he stands on his little soapbox with a little foam finger. I have all the best words and all the best things. My water is bottled from all the best springs. My wine is the best, and so is my brain. You want to know why? Too bad, I'll explain. Here's where Trump will go out on some length on the size of his manhood and physical strength. He's got the best words, best other stuff. So we got some Trump delicacies over there while he rides in his little chauffeured vehicle. Bunny did not look too impressed. When finally done with its speech, it will grin and say, "Now I hope that you're ready to win." And winning is what Trumps love to do best. We'll be winning so much you might get depressed. And we have a Trump that seems to have won, and I don't believe our fans are quite happy about that. I've won each and every game that I've played, won every opinion I've ever conveyed. Well, congratulations. Thank you so much. Won every debate, no matter the topic. I once had a tie. I felt philanthropic. Well, I'm liking where this is going so far. I feel like this is going to have a very happy ending for America, don't you think? Making a deal that has no superior, building a wall, the rest are inferior. My wall will be numero uno primero. I'll pay for it using another's dinero. That's right. Mexico will do this, apparently. I hope we have these T's going across because they just look very classy. Looks very, very wonderful. And there is a crux of Americus Trumpus, the swagger, the boasting, the oversized rumpus. That means butt. It blasters exceeded by total flamboyance. It even makes claims of having clairvoyance. I knew this would happen, it says aptly, and its hindsight is clocked at 20 and 20. We're on our way for the T-rump. He is coming through. So what should you do with a Trump running wild? The answer is up to you, my dear child. Run away screaming, or maybe you fight it. Reason and logic will only incite it. You can cover your ears or run up a tree, but the best thing to do is... What do we gotta do? What must we do? What? Turn off your TV. Well, what happens next? Is there any more? Oh, for all of Trump's astounding uniqueness, it certainly has a curious weakness. Trump loves to dine on hatred and violence. It cannot endure a moment of silence. We have our little Trump. I must let you know, we've got Duckface back again. Still my favorite here. It's true, a Trump needs all of our noise to exist. Without chaos, it shrinks to a sad orange disc. That says disc, by the way, disc. So should you stumble upon one in the wood, I'm not sure what you'll do. I know what you should. I say we have a different. Don't respond to its brags, its taunt or its jeers. Ignoring a Trump is Trump's biggest fear. I think someone's figured out a weakness. But if that plan fails, and it keeps coming forth, I hear there's an absence of Trumps in the north. The end. So just let you know, children, we have hope. We can do this. It will be okay. Toodles for now. Remember, Child's verse Book of Trump. Wonderful, wonderful story. Check it out now at your local library.